Hey guys, no Ben this week. You just got Arden. Want to talk to you about when we might see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the big leagues. It's at the Letters, brought to you by the 2019 Ford Ranger. Some examples of play we've seen from the Toronto Blue Jays over the last week or so. Outfielders crashing into one another, a second baseman who can't throw to first base, a base runner at first and a hitter at the plate and a first base coach all losing track of balls and strikes. It's been sloppy. It's been hard to watch, and I understand if as a Toronto Blue Jays fan you are getting demoralized with what you're seeing from this rebuild. You got to expect that there's going to be growing pains in a rebuild. You're going to get dominated by some pitchers. You're going to have hitters who go into cold spells. You're going to have pitchers that are working things out on the mound like an Elvis Luciano, who at times looks like he's got this phenomenal stuff, this great fastball, wipeout slider, and at others seems like he doesn't really know where the ball is going when it leaves his hand. You can expect those things. Some of the sloppiness really does need to be cleaned up, but what I think is going to resolve all of this, or at least make the Blue Jays really worth watching, is the debut of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We've been waiting for it for a long time. I was probably talking about it at this time last year, and honestly, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has been ready for the big leagues for a long while. There's no secret as to why the Blue Jays have held him down. They've manipulated his service time. They wanted to gain that extra year of contractual control over him, and they have it now. The service time debate is over. The Blue Jays have it. So why is he still in AAA Buffalo? Well, the Blue Jays want him to improve his defense, improve his routines. The Blue Jays want to see him finally get over this oblique injury, play 3 days in a row, play in the field, be up to speed, and have his bat going. Well, the bat's going. He's reached in 7 of his 12 plate appearances so far with Buffalo. He looks healthy. He's playing 9-inning games. He hasn't played 3 days in a row yet, but I think you're going to see him do that with ease. The routines is something that's going to be continuing when he gets to the big leagues. That's something that doesn't end when he makes his major league debut. He's still going to have to work on his pregame work, his rehab after games, his nutrition, his conditioning, his sleep, all of those things. And when it comes to his defense, if we're waiting for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to be Scott Rowland at third base, we're going to be waiting an awful long time. This is probably a future first baseman DH at some point in his career. I think it'll be great if he can get up to the majors this year and play a capable third base, and I think he will. He is a big league hitter, and he has been for some time. So I think that the day is coming for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I think it'll be Tuesday, April 23rd when the Blue Jays start a 2-game series with the San Francisco Giants. No Ben today. He's in Minneapolis, but you can follow him on sportsnet.ca. My name's Arden. It's at the Letters. You can get it at sportsnet.ca/podcasts.